निर्विकार हरिदास गंभीर आशय बोलिते लागila tare hoya sadai. When Maya Devi tried to bewilder Thakur Haridas, he was untouched, nirvikara. Why? Because his intention was very deep. Gambhir Ashay. What was his intention? I want to be a servant. So many people feel that distraction of the mind is caused because of external objects. Distraction of the mind, just like one may think that the fall of a building due to the storm is happening because of the storm. But the fall of the building due to the storm is happening because the foundation is not sufficiently deep. That which is invisible is actually the cause of affecting the visible. And Nirvikara Haridas was unaffected, although there was an external storm. This Maya Devi personified in Shantipur was trying to bewilder him when he was living in that cave in Shantipur. Gambhir Ashay. Ashay means intention. It was very gambhir. The foundation of his practice, the foundation of his visible practice was very deep. So first he focused on his intention, which was deep, deep, deep and deep. And what was that intention? I want to be a servant. I want to be a servant of Krishna, to be enjoyed by the Lord, to be completely under the subservience of the Lord's will. That intention, when it is deep, finds its expression in the prayer of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Please engage me in your service. If the prayer is louder than the intention, then the external storms which may come, they will ultimately reveal the lack of depth. And then the prayer cannot continue and there will be interruptions. So therefore, uninterrupted devotional service very much depends on the depth of that intention. And that is what Mahaprabhu came to share. Navadipe e shakti na koila prakase, se shakti prakase nistarila dakshina deshe. Mahaprabhu saw disturbances in Navadip. He thought, okay, my commitment to my bhajan is solid, so I will continue somewhere else. And he went on to South India. And he went to Jagannath Puri. He continued on. So when the intention is really strong and it flows like honey which falls upon a deity without interruption, without break, that uninterrupted flow of intention protects us, ensures us against all possible attacks of unlimited sense objects and situations from the external world. And then one is able to do the next mission properly, which is Vaishnav Seva. So Name Ruchi leads to Vaishnav Seva, because what I have intended and what I have expressed, that means when I am expressing, I am begging, I am asking for something. When I am asking for something, then I am looking. And naturally, when that thing comes, I can recognize it immediately because I have been eagerly looking for it. So therefore,
खाली चावल और नमक भी मिल जाता तो हम लोग को माड़ भात भी खा के कुछ दिन हम लोग जिंदा रहेंगे. हवा
distraction is not caused because of chaotic environment. Distraction is caused because of a chaotic internal environment where there is no focus, where there is confusion about what I am searching for. Because if you have lost your smartphone in the Kumbh Mela, so even in that Kumbh Mela, when you are moving around, there is a sense of absorption because you know what you are looking for. So when you know what you're looking for, how many people and how many horns are honking and how many vehicles are moving around do not affect you so much, because you have clarity over what you're looking for and you are trying to reclaim that. So our mission is to reclaim the soul's eternal servitorship, which has been stolen because of distraction. And therefore, bhukta bhoga परित्यक्ता दृष्ट दोषा च नित्यश न ईश्वरस्य अशुभम धत्ते स्वे महिम्नि स्थितस्य च. We have to reclaim the glory. We have lost it. When you have lost something valuable, you are extremely focused. And when you are not sure whether you have lost, then you are just casual and looking around at everything. So the way you go through, a public place when you don't have any particular, agenda in mind is different from when you are in a public place but you are focused on looking for something specific. So therefore, when we are having the intention to serve the Vaishnavas, when you are having the intention, when we are expressing that intention in the form of the prayer of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, so naturally, as soon as an opportunity comes at our doorstep, we have to recognize, because we have been praying for it, we have been thinking about it, then when it manifests, we grab it. So then the Name Ruchi evolves into Vaishnava Seva. Vaishnaver gunagrahi na dekhai dosh, काय मने वाक्य करे वैष्णव संतोष. And therefore, if that is our main purpose, if you have gone somewhere looking for gold, so you do not mind even if the ambience of where you are going to get that gold is not good, because you know behind the gutter is the broken down shop, and inside the broken down shop is the dirty looking man, but he has a suitcase which has within it pure gold. So na dekhai dosh, you will not see any dosh, because you are looking for that gold. So therefore, the devotees, the Vaishnavas, they become instrument for us to find what we have lost, our servitorship. So therefore, our focus should not be on questioning other servitorship. Our focus should be how all of these personalities can become instruments in finding my own lost servitorship. काय मने वाक्य करे वैष्णव संतोष. And therefore, with body, mind and words, we try to serve and please the devotees. Because by pleasing the Vaishnavas, then Krishna is pleased. And then we start experiencing the fragrance of that Krishna bhakti and service to the Lord. So therefore, tada tadahamishasya bhaktanam sham abhipsata anugraha manyamana pratishtham dishamuttaram. When Narad Muni, he experiences the loss of his mother at the age of 5, but because he has served the Vaishnavas, he understands that yes, I have lost my mother, I was dependent on her, but ultimately I have an eternal relationship which I have to now find. So therefore he went out in search for that. Bhaktanam Sham. And in this way he started remembering Krishna as the ultimate benefactor of his devotees. bhaktanam sham abhipsata. So therefore, Kaviraj Goswami, while he is writing the Chaitanya Charitamrita, he actually considers himself totally dependent on the Vaishnava grace. And he says, Chota bada bhaktagan vando sabar sri charan sabe more karah santosh. Swarup gosair mata roop raguna janiyat tai likhi nahi maradosh. That whether the devotees here in Vrindavan are big or small. So Saraswati Thakur says, there are three categories of Vaishnavas. The first category is that one who is initiated is the first category. He is known as Chota Vaishnav, one who's just got initiated, meaning just started the process. Then the next is one who decides that from this day onwards I will try to follow the principles of Sharanagati. I will take the principle of surrender seriously. So that category is very clearly separately delineated from the one who's initiated. So just initiation does not automatically mean one begins the process of surrender. So then the third is that one who has internalized that process of Sharanagati and surrender, and he has made his will one with the will of the Lord and the Vaishnavas. Right? So all the three technical terms also he gives in that purport, Prabhupada. So, Chota Bada Bhaktagan Vando Savar Sri Charan. Rather than judging and analyzing and distinguishing, I just offer my respects to all of them. Sabe more karah santosh. May all be pleased, because as far as my mission is concerned, I am dependent on all of their pleasure. And therefore, whatever I am writing, Swarup Gosair Mata, Rup Raghunath Janeyata, Tai Likhi Nahi Mardosh. I am just trying to write whatever I have heard in the parampara. So therefore, Vaishnav Agya and Vaishnav Seva is the second element which Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mentions. And Srila Prabhupada told his disciples in the 1966, after he established ISKCON,